I'm Monica Mangin, and I believe that updating your home doesn't have to take a ton of time or money. I show people how to get Pinterest-worthy spaces that are just right for them.
I love it!
Give me one weekend, I'll give you 5 projects, and you'll have a completely transformed space by Monday. This weekend, I'm in the Roxborough neighborhood of Philadelphia, helping out some homeowners with a 3rd floor attic space. And this space is kind of like a time capsule. It hasn't been touched in 50 years. So it's a major throwback to the 60s, wood paneling galore. When the homeowners bought this space, they were so excited about all the potential uses for it. However, they've kind of done nothing with it. Well, this weekend, I'm gonna show these homeowners exactly how much you can do with it.
Hi, my name is Christina. I live in Roxborough, Philadelphia, and Monica's here to renovate my 3rd floor. It was really a selling point when we bought the house. We had some really big ideas for what we were going to use it for, but we ran out of steam, and right now it's being used for storage. My husband Jason has to work this weekend. I'm really kind of sad that he won't be able to get involved in some of the DIY projects, but I'm really looking forward to revealing the space to him Sunday evening.
All right, so indoor glamping at its finest?
Yes.
What do we have going on up here?
This is our sort of 3rd floor bonus room space that we were super excited about when we moved in, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done, so right now we're just using it for storage and glamping.
Your husband has left it up to us.
Yes, so the true workers will have to do this.
Okay, hopefully he'll be back by the end that we can show him.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
So tell me about this space a little bit. It's an amazing bonus space. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. What do we wanna use it for?
So we would love to use it as sort of an office space because we like to bring work, well, we don't like to bring work home, but sometimes we have to bring work home.
Freudian slip there.
Yes, so it'd be nice to be able to actually have a space dedicated to that. I'm a huge reader, I read a lot, so it'd be great to have like a reading nook. And I do yoga too, so it'd be nice to have like a little space for a little stretching.
How about guests? Do you want that to be a focus?
Yes, we both have very large families and they like to visit and stay over. So while we do have some guest rooms downstairs, it'd be great to have additional space up here for the people who traditionally get the couch.
Oh, okay. So I don't totally hate paneling. And I might try and convince you not to hate it too.
I think I could be convinced.
We'll see. Throughout the weekend, I think I might get you there. First thing we need to do is load all of your stuff downstairs, and we'll start with that, and then we'll jump into our first project. So let's get Maddie V, and we'll load this out.
Sounds great.
All right. When it comes to a bonus space like this, gone are the days of like the single purpose room. People really want to use these extra bonus spaces for multi-purposes. So we want it to basically have a lot of fluidity and a bunch of different functions to truly make it the ultimate bonus space. All right, so I talked to you about how I wanted to kind of sway you in the world of paneling a bit.
Yes.
All right? You may notice that the paneling is still in this room.
It is still up.
It's going to remain up.
Okay.
How are we doing with that?
Good. Are we doing something with it?
We are gonna do something with it. Paneling gets a terrible rap, as it should. This is not nice.
No.
Nobody would want this in their home past the 70s, right? But what it's doing for this space is it's adding some texture. Now, the brown color, not doing us any favors on the wall, but we can change that easily.
Okay.
With paint.
All right. I would love to see what you can do with it.
You don't totally seem like you're buying what I'm selling here.
I'm not, but I do trust you, so I'm gonna have faith.
I believe that this has potential. Right now, it's just really ugly, but we can work with it, and I'll show you what we're gonna paint it, okay? So, we have 2 colors. All the paneling is gonna be one color. You ready?
I'm ready.
Ooh.
That'll be nice and bright.
It's gonna completely change the space. And then the pink wall, we are gonna change that up and add a little bit of color in the space. So.
Ooh, I love it. I love green. I love green. Yes.
Okay, so it's kind of sagey light green.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's gonna add a little bit of color and pop into the room. You said you weren't afraid of color.
Not at all.
But at the same time, it's not gonna overwhelm the space.
Yeah.
Paneling generally needs to be primed before painting, so we're actually going with a paint and primer in one to save us a step.
Goodbye, pink.
My technique here is just to roll the paint over the paneling, then we'll go back to the grooves with the brush. Christina, look, this is already significantly brighter.
Yeah, it looks so great. I can't wait to see the whole space.
Super light, right?
Yeah.
Not too bad. All right, place it up here. Cool. Probably wondering what we're doing with this sawhorse.
Yeah, what are we doing with it?
So typically we're using a sawhorse to actually build things on.
Yes.
We are gonna use a sawhorse to build.
Great.
Okay, it's gonna be part of our build. We are gonna build his and her desks.
Oh, I love that.
You love
Okay,
it?
yes.
So this is gonna be the base. Then we have another kind of pre-packaged material that I picked up at Lowe's. This is a project panel. You actually just can buy them in a variety of different lengths and widths. So I picked up a 4-foot piece so that it can act as the top. So let's lift it up and I'll kind of show you. We'll do a little overhang, but it will fit really nicely on there.
Perfect.
Okay? And then this will go directly into the wall and have kind of a ledger underneath and screw in.
Awesome.
Our first step is to get these pieces stained. I chose a rich medium brown color that will really complement the newly painted white walls. You just brush it on and wipe it off. Easy peasy. Nothing like 3 flights of stairs, right?
Oh, yes.
Jeez. All right. So we have our desk components.
Yes.
So we're gonna start by installing this one right here.
Okay.
To install the desk, first we've got to level the top. Then we'll put a ledger board onto the wall for the desktop to sit on. To be sure it's secure, we'll need to find a stud in the wall. Got it.
Yes.
Yes! All right, that looks awesome. All right, so we are nice and secure. What do you think of this desk?
I think it's fantastic. I'm so excited.
Cute little desk,
It's
right?
adorable.
And we have 1 down, 1 to go.
Let's go.
Do the other. So Matt's been working on a project just for you.
Is this what I think it is?
Depends on what you think it is.
I think it's my reading nook.
Is your reading nook.
Oh, yes.
So a voracious reader like you needs the perfect spot to curl up with a book, and I thought that this little window was the perfect spot for a nook.
Yes.
So what we're building, he's kind of worked on the framework for it, is gonna be like a book nook that kind of will double like a day bed if you have guests come too.
Perfect.
But really, this is for you.
Mine.
Okay. So framework's all set. We're good to put the top on?
Great.
Okay. Snug fit.
Yes.
See? Look at this.
Perfect.
Great, right?
Yes.
Curling up with the book.
With a dog and a book.
It's gonna be amazing, right?
It's awesome.
The base of our nook is framed out with 2x4s and plywood. To add a more built-in look, we're going to frame the outer edges and ceiling with 1x6 lumber. It's as easy as cutting the boards to size and nailing them together. All right, so Matt and I are gonna add a little bit more molding and detailing to this. And I'm not gonna tell you if I'm painting it or staining it.
Okay.
I want there to be some surprises for you.
Okay.
But we're gonna move on to the second project that's gonna go in this little cove in here. So let's focus on that now.
Okay, great.
In order to have the ultimate book nook, we need a place for your books.
Great.
Okay? So we're gonna do built-in bookshelves along this wall and the wall that Matt's standing on there.
Okay.
All right, Matt's gonna grab the wood and we're gonna grab over here, this galvanized pipe is actually gonna be the framework for the bookshelf.
Oh,
All right, I think that sounds good.
cool. Sounds amazing.
This is gonna be a bit of like a jigsaw puzzle. Basically, we're gonna build brackets that will hold the wood. So it's super cool. They just screw right into each other. They
Great.
come pre-threaded.
This will be your bracket for the shelf.
And then it gets this cute little cap.
And
Does the
that
cap
bit.
have a technical name?
Cap.
Oh, okay.
Next piece.
Next piece.
My husband Jason is gonna love this. He loves these galvanized pipe bookshelves.
You think he's gonna like it?
He's gonna love it, yeah.
All right, good. We have a lot of wood in here, so I wanted to bring in kind of a different texture, and I thought galvanized pipe was the way to go.
This is great.
We're using a flange fitting that the pipes screw right into to secure everything to the floor and the wall.
Ah, perfect.
Like that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Cool, right? Let's add all 3. The shelves are simple 1x6 pieces of lumber that we cut to size and lay right on top of the horizontal brackets. All right, so there you have it, like pretty easy bookshelves.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah?
Yes.
Your books are gonna be happy here?
You're gonna be very happy.
Good. So Matt and I have a lot to finish up in this space. So I'm gonna have you like head out, maybe go read a good book, and we have a lot more work to do.
All right, great, thank you.
Bye.
I'll read my book too.
Oh yeah, Matt's gonna go read a book too. Hi, Maddie.
Hey.
So guys, half walls were all the rage for about a decade, and they don't really serve much purpose and they don't really do much for a space. So now the transition is kind of into these faux walls. It's building off of the half wall. So we're gonna build ours out of what, 1x wood?
Yes.
And we're gonna do kind of a cool angled pattern. So it gives the essence of a wall, but it's not solid. So in order to do this, Matt is gonna build kind of a framework around here. And then we're just gonna put slats of wood at an angle going all the way around. We're putting these verticals in at a 45-degree angle. It's a really good little trick for making inexpensive stock wood look a little bit more custom and a bit more expensive. Another thing I'm doing is not keeping the spacing consistent all the way down. They're actually gonna get a little bit closer and closer together. All right, well, it took a little math and a lot of cuts, but I think this faux wall turned out pretty sweet.
Oh, show.
This space really came together. I think it's so much lighter and brighter and has multiple functions now. It really is the ultimate multi-purpose room. I can't wait for Christina and her husband Jason to see it. One more. You're at the top. All right, eyes shut. One, 2, 3, open your eyes.
Did you see it? What? Oh my God!
This is not even the same room.
Oh my God!
And what is this? This is awesome.
Oh my God, Jay, look at
What?
this! Oh my God!
That is.
And
can't
the
even
shelves
believe that
are
you put that
so.
in there.
Oh my God!
That looks so much bigger than I thought it was
It
when we
looks huge.
had it before.
This is so beautiful.
I mean, it's actually shocking how different this looks in a weekend. I mean, we've done a lot of weekend transformations, and this might be the most drastic. Wow. That dark paneling, do you remember our glamping camping chairs?
Yes.
We have leveled it up right
Oh my
here.
God.
We wanted to put a lot of different functions in this room. So we have his and her desks, and tell him what we made them out of.
We made them out of sawhorses. You can see the little donkeys.
Wow.
This
I
is
love that.
amazing.
That was like the world's easiest build, wasn't
was
it?
so easy.
We have a sitting area.
That's
okay, so
phenomenal.
you guys can hang out. But I
Yeah.
still left the middle of this space open, Christina, so you can do your yoga
Totally
and
do
things.
my yoga in here.
And then the book nook.
My
I am
favorite place.
1,000,000% jealous of that book nook. I just can't believe how nice it's gonna be, like in the winter, cozy up with a book.
Yes.
You could even have somebody sleep up
So
there.
it's a full
Right.
twin-size bed mattress.
Oh my God, those shelves are amazing. Do you
Shelves
like
are
this
I
so
love
shelf?
that.
really
We
sad.
like went back and forth. I was like, I'm cool with pipes, like pipes being up. She was like, I don't know about pipes.
What do
it
you
looks
think?
But I love
fantastic.
them. I love them. I also love this. This is like, I never even imagined there would be.
It's like a partition, it defines a space. That's incredible.
So this was my surprise project that Matt and I built, just the two of us. And so a faux wall kind of gives you the idea of a wall, but you can still see through it. When you guys bought this house, you had some big plans for this space, and I know it kind of got backburnered. So hopefully now it is the space that you dreamed of when you bought this place.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you guys liked it, and it was fun working with you all this weekend. Your wife gets major props. It was awesome. So even though we were down one man,
Yeah.
you pulled it off.
2 women can still make up for it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And Maddie B. We gotta give him a
I'm
little
sorry.
credit.
Yes.
Gotta give Matt a little credit.
Yes, just a little.
Oh, show.
Like this app? Then be sure to let me know by clicking like below. And make sure you're subscribed to the Lowe's YouTube channel. You don't want to miss a single Weekender episode. And this is actually part of season 3, which means you have 2 full seasons that you can go back and binge watch in just a weekend. This weekend we are back in Philadelphia in the Fishtown neighborhood, and I'm helping out a homeowner with a multi-purpose space. She wants a cat room and a guest room. That's right, a cat room. It's gonna be Meowless.
I think you're turning me into a dog lady right now. Come on, cat.